It's a terrible football show. What do you expect?
I want whatever you guys are smoking right now.
Just in my brain, it just makes so much sense.
OH!
Oh, baby,
go.
yeah!
You have no quarterback. You're going to need some punters.
Welcome to a terrible football show.
That's my quarterback and my teammate, man. Ruins my fucking holiday every damn year.
Alex,
What up?
you can thoroughly kiss my ass.
If it's Toledo, I'm drawing the best damn rocket there is out there.
Now that's going to look like a dildo.
I told my HR director about this show. He's going to listen to it.
They draft Xavier Worthy. What the fuck? Wide receiver from Texas.
It's a fucking hamster.
It's a hamster mixed in with a sheep.
The Buffalo Hamsters have traded.
Listen, guys, this is a terrible football show where everybody may be good at nothing, but we are terrible at everything.
That's facts. That's a clip for the intro.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
That's a clip for the intro, baby. Yeah, he's successful at just giving his terrible opinions, so why can't I? Terrible football show, after all. Welcome to Terrible Football Show. It is December 10th, 2024. It's episode 119. Hopefully you're having a phenomenal day today, whatever day you're listening or watching to this terrible show that almost got sued. I sometimes forget to mention that at the beginning of the show or throughout the show, and I apologize. But it's a very important thing to note is that we almost got sued once. That's a real story that maybe one day we'll share. But today's going to be a really special episode. There's a lot to talk about. We have the official bracket for the 12-team playoff in college football. Bill Belichick, for the first time in his coaching career, has stepped into the college ranks and has agreed to terms with UNC. Or he agreed to take it. I don't know if it's like UNC's agreed on their side. Either way, there's a lot to talk about, plus just the disaster that is the Chicago Bears, the disaster that is my fantasy league. There's a lot to chat about. You know, we had conference champions this past weekend, so shout out to that. We had, Georgia winning the SEC, right? We had Arizona State winning the Big 12, Clemson winning the ACC, Oregon winning the Big 10. And man, let me tell you, it would be very convenient if I could have someone here to chat with me about maybe one of these two teams that lost that Big 10 championship. Oh, how convenient. Hey, Tyler, how's it going, buddy? Long time no see.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping to show up with a win.
Well, you showed up with a loss.
It is Jay Frank, so, it is what it is.
We're going to dive into that because there's been, I know you want to personally address Penn State Nation. Yeah. You already kind of told me that. So there is a lot to talk about. Shout out to Tyler for being here, hanging out with me. May get someone else popping into the show too on the Discords. We shall see. Make sure to check out our Patreon down below. We'd appreciate that, as well as join the Discord, be a friend, tell a friend. Check out some Rogue Energy and Agent Inc. with the referral links down below. Promo code Sparky3 at Rogue Energy to get 10% off your order. Chad says, Tyler, Mr. Hot Take. That would be correct.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what he's here for, is to drop some hot takes. Do you want to go ahead and just address the nation, as the residential Penn State fan, right? Residential Penn State fan, he now has the chance to address the nation on how we feeling about Penn State. And shout out to Ricky joining the Discord. Ricky, buddy, can you hear me? How you doing?
I can hear you, man. I am doing very well down here in the far south of basically the border of Arkansas, Louisiana, down here in El Dorado for a ball game tonight. So, yeah, a lot going on this week, that's for sure.
Right on. Well, we have Tyler here, and he's ready to address the nation of the Penn State Nation.
Oh, for the love of God.
I know. So, Tyler, how you feeling, bub?
Well, you asked me a question about, pretty sure it's you, about the Joe Paul situation.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have officially moved past the Joe Paul situation. Okay. Because evidently James Franklin is the worst coach in the history of Penn State, which is absolutely mind-boggling. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, you look at these comments, man, and I'm just scrolling. Like, there's absolutely nothing about Joe Paul. But every single post is about James Franklin he can't win no games. Well, if they're real Penn State fans, they will understand. Joe Paul did not win his third game against top 5 team until 16 years into his coaching career. His second one was I think he started 1-14 or something. So him and Jay Frank about the same. But, and he has 13 wins against top 5. And I think it was, 7 or 8 came in 1980s. He was 0-9 since 1999 to end his career. Like, come on. We're not a team that beats top 5. We're not a team that beats good teams. We beat who we beat. We lose to who we're supposed to. That's what we're here for. We got 2 natties. That's all that matters. That, to me, that is. Like, yeah. Why would you fire a coach that is
keeping you relevant
consistently? Like, I'm talking, this dude is in top 10 every single year.
I mean, I guess the same thing can be said about like Jim Harbaugh with Michigan. He could never get over the hump until just recently. You know what I mean?
I mean, James Franklin, like, I looked at the stats. Outside of Ohio State and Michigan, this dude's lost like 2 games since 2021.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Right.
Like,
well, in all fairness, he was there. He's been there a lot longer at Penn State than what Harbaugh was at Michigan.
Yeah.
Something else we also have. One thing I think the Penn State fans have to remember is when he took it over, they were just coming off that NCAA probation period where they weren't playing any bowl games. They were not relevant at all. The recruiting was not relevant, and so in a lot of ways, I'm going to agree with you, Tyler, because it's like you said. Has Penn State really lost to anybody they weren't supposed to lose to under James Franklin? Maybe once or twice.
Outside
of not a lot.
Temple,
but it's like
fuck them.
But Temple, they're not even your rival, dude. Stop. Anyways, but I think you also have to take consideration when you look at the Harbaugh situation. This is kind of where I side with Penn State fans. When you look at Harbaugh's situation at Michigan, yes, it took him a while to get over the hump, but he finally got over the hump. And he was competing for national titles the last 3 years of his career there at Michigan, and ended up winning his very last year before going back to the NFL. So, in all fairness to the Penn State fans, I also see where they're coming from as well. But because you're just in this little spot right here where you just got to get over this hump.
Yeah.
And they have not done that yet. They've had teams to do that. They just have not done that yet. And it's just with this new way that the recruiting is going on with the transfer portal, the NIL money, all this other bull crap. Because now you're dealing with basically young professional players or semi-professional, whichever one you want to do it. And now the program is totally different. They're tired of seeing that they want that 1 year where it's like they finally get what they're not expecting, and they haven't got that under James Franklin. So in a lot of ways, I see where they're coming from, but at the same time, they'd be crazy to fire James Franklin.
Oh, I agree 100%. So I just pulled up Jay Frank's career stats. I mean, 11 years at Penn State. He's 99-41. I mean, you look at the stretch from 2016 to 2024. At some point during the season, he has been a top 10 ranked team. At some point, maybe not finished. There's a few seasons where he hasn't finished. There's it was literally 2 years he did not finish ranked, and it was 2020 and 2021. 2016 finished the year 7, 2017 8, 2018 17, 2019 9, 2022 7, 2023 13. So it's just like, again, you're staying consistent. Because again, all the 2016 to now, your AP high has always been a top 10.
And keep looking at his stats. 2016 went 11-3, lost the Rose Bowl, but that was the year we won the big and got left out. 2017 11-2, won the Fiesta Bowl, and then you had a drop off 9-4. Should have fired him there. Fire
if
him.
You were going to fire him there.
Yeah, and then the next year 11-2, won the Cotton Bowl. Then he had 2 off, COVID, 4-5. And then 7-6.
That should have been the fire year if you were going to fire him again.
7-6. He had 1 losing record, and it was 9 games. And then ever since then, 11-2, 10-3, 11-2. So I mean, I don't understand where he's been a coach for 14 years?
14 years total,
and 2 losing records.
Yep,
that's it.
Yeah, that's impressive. Like anybody would be lucky to have him, but you also have to remember. In college football, the 2 biggest jobs in college football that are dream jobs, he's got one of them. The other one's Notre Dame. Yeah. And so one other thing, if you look at their spot in the bracket, I mean, it's going to be a tough road regardless, but they're pretty favorable in that bracket because the simple fact is you also look at SMU, I think defensively they're going to swarm SMU a little bit. That quarterback SMU has is pretty good, but I feel like defensively they've got a very, very good matchup. And then Boise State runs the football. That's all they really do is run the football.
Yeah.
And Penn State's pretty good at stopping the run, so that they're probably going to be favored in that one. And then you're possibly going to run to Georgia or even Notre Dame because, guys, with Georgia's quarterback, Carson Beck being out, I hate to say this, and I think Notre Dame is overrated like all get out, but Notre Dame has a very, very favorable road to get to the championship game. And
or at least the semis, yeah.
Let me stop y'all right there. There is a man that is in Indiana that I've been raving about for over a year now.
Yeah.
And it is the Canadian, what was his name? Canada, I can't even remember his nickname now. Like, put me on spot. I'll put myself on spot. But Curtis Rourke for Heisman should have happened. This man has been cooking all year. I don't know. It's because he's Canadian. Damn Canadians.
Can't get no love. Is Indiana about to beat Notre Dame?
I mean, to be honest with you, I'll gladly take either one to beat Georgia. Just saying.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, I will say this much. Indiana has, if they were to match up against Georgia, Georgia would probably beat them because they don't have a favorable matchup in that game that's really going to side their way.
True.
Notre Dame would be the one that would be able to beat Georgia. They have the matchup against Georgia to be able to slow them down a little bit because Georgia offensively is not very good regardless of who's quarterback. It's their defense that you got to get a hold of. Yeah. And if you look at it, the only elite they've played two, I would say good deep. They've played one really good defense in Michigan. Indiana did, and they beat them. It took 4 quarters to put them away. But they were able to hang in there. Notre Dame's offense is pretty explosive, and I know they've played a fairly favorable week schedule.
Yeah, they have.
But then besides the Northern Illinois loss, they've not had any close games. So I mean, I would really look out more of Notre Dame being more explosive on the offensive end of the ball than I would anything.
I looked his name up. He is the Maple Missile.
The Maple Missile, man.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
I like it.
Give me the Maple Missile in the national championship game. Let's go,
man.
And I will say one more thing about Penn State, and then we can move on to whatever. But they ought to be glad they didn't get that number 1 seed.
Facts.
That number 1 seed. That's a hard side of the bracket.
It is.
You have to face the winner of Ohio State and Tennessee.
Yep.
And then if you somehow get past them, you might have to play Texas or Arizona State. I don't think so. They're on a favorable
Oh, you just
side
throwing
of the
out
bracket.
Clemson? You throwing out Clemson?
If anything, Jace Baker should just come out and say, "I lost that one on purpose, y'all. I'm sorry."
Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I was seeing some conversation around that where it's just like, man, like getting like that 5 or 6 spot feels like the sweet spot in the bracket. And it's to the point where it's just like, man, they're going to have to really change the bracket format going forward because you may actually have a situation where teams want to lose on purpose, especially after what they saw, just what just happened with Oregon. Oregon's got the toughest road to get there.
Hey, if we were to beat Oregon, Oregon by like fucking 70 every game.
Yeah.
Like, that's an easy road for them.
Yeah.
Now, Penn State, maybe 15.
I mean, like, I don't understand why it's so damn difficult, dude. Just take the same approach the NFL's got.
Yeah.
Like, what's so hard about that? Like, I don't see what's hard about that. Just do that. This bracket, while, like, I love all the teams involved, the seeding is stupid, top to bottom. The seeding's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, because one thing that bothers me personally is, like, I don't understand, like, why we don't just put the 5th, conference winner at number 5. Like, that's dumb to me. But I'm thinking NFL. I'm thinking NFL rules here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you've got the top 4 conference winners, 1 through 4. Just put Clemson at 5. Why does Clemson got to be 12? That's stupid.
Well,
because I mean, you look at Clemson also had 3 losses, so let's.
I get that, but we've had losing record teams in the NFL playoffs be number 4.
That's very true, and that's because they're division winner, whatever. And I get all that. Like I get that you have to give some kind of meaning to conference champions. But this isn't high school. Like high school football, you're based off of how you finish in your conference, not how you finish like you do it in college or anything like that.
Right.
And that's kind of where it seemed like they try to get that from. Because if you were to really truly seed this bracket, Boise State's not 3. Like, I'm sorry, they're just not. I mean, they got a great running game. They've got probably a Heisman winner in Ashton Jenney, one of the best running backs we've ever seen, or at least that we've seen in a long time in college football. And so possibly going to break Barry Sanders' record, which is awesome. And so when you look at college football in general, you would think that they would have thought about this, because now you've got 3 Power 5, technically 3 of the 4 top seeds are Power 5 or from Power 5 schools. And the Big 12, on the other hand, Arizona State's the first year in the Big 12, and I thought the Big 12 was going to be crap, and Arizona State was picked dead last and ran away through it. But as Arizona State, now Arizona State's playing great football. I'm not gonna sit here and say they don't have a shot, because they do. But do you think they're better than Tennessee and Ohio State? Do you think Boise State should have a higher seed than those two, especially considering the conferences they play in? You could make the same argument.
Yeah.
And vice versa, even with Indiana being a 1-loss team and their schedule being so weak. You could even say they could be a higher seed. So, I mean, it's the way the seeding system, it just stinks so much. I have no problem with ranking them 1 through 12, and here, let's just go with that. I have no problem with that. But go by the ranking. Don't go by because, we're a conference champion. We're going to get in right here, and we're going to be this seed right here. No, that's stupid.
See, now that I disagree. I feel like because you have to bring weight to being a conference champion, right? It's just... I guess my beef is really around like the 5th conference champion. That's where my beef is. Yeah. And like Ricky, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying because
Here's the problem, though.
Well, listen, I get what you're saying because like I agree. Ohio State and Tennessee, like I would not consider either of them worse than Arizona State or Boise State. Do I think Arizona State and Boise State could like maybe compete with those teams? Yeah, I think they could, but I wouldn't say they're better. So I get that completely. But I was like, if you throw out the idea of the conference champions being ranked higher, then what's the point of the conferences? Like at that point, just their conferences need to go away across the board. Like, I mean, like there's no stake in winning the conference championship.
I disagree with that because you got to have, like you said, you got to have some kind of measure. But with the conference champions, let me okay. So this is why Clemson went to 12, because when they came out with this entire thing, they said the group of 5 champion would be right there. Because Clemson had a 3-loss record, they did not consider them to have one of the 4 byes, because technically the Mountain West is a group of 5. It's not a Power 5.
Yeah.
But because of Boise State, because of the way that they've played, especially because of the way they played Oregon, let's just be honest, because they played Oregon very, very well at the beginning of the season. Because of the way they played, because of the way they did this, they ended up having Clemson, even though the ACC is technically supposed to be one of the Power 4 conferences. That's why they put Clemson there. Was because of their record, and I agree with that. Like I'm fine with that. What I'm not okay is I'm not okay with how they seeded the conference champions. I understand it. Don't get me wrong. You got to have some kind of weight with it. You got to have some kind of deal with the at-large bids, things of that nature. But they're lining it up like high school football, where just because you win your conference, you're the number 1 seed, and that's kind of where they kind of did with this. They really need to restructure this a little bit differently.
I mean, I think they just take a structure like the NFL. Like that's my mindset. I don't mind the whole conference thing, and I don't mind Boise State being number 3 based on record, and Clemson being the 5th conference champion because of record. I don't mind that personally because like I mean I agree to the mindset of making sure the conference champions hold weight. I just think Clemson at 12 is silly. Like I think just make it 1 through 5. There you go. Make your conference champions 1 through 5. Okay, you're going to hold a lot of weight there, right? And then, the worst record out of those 5, they're going to be the one who's getting the 5 seed, and you fill out the rest of the seeding. Like, that's my mindset.
Well, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that. You're rewarding a bad team a home field advantage, though. That's the problem.
Seattle Seahawks won a playoff game.
I understand the NFL.
7-9.
Do what?
7-9. Seahawks won. Beastquake was born. Come on.
I get that.
Come on.
I get that.
It's all good.
Different, though. College football's different, though. Home field advantage means more in college football.
See, you got to think about this 12-seed thing, though. When they made this bracket, they originally, with the mindset of that 12 seed is going to be a group of 5.
They were determined that would have been a group of 5.
Which,
yeah.
I mean.
Well, see, I think that's also why, like, we're going to see some changes going in next year. Yeah, I feel like, that, with how Boise State did this year and, just how everyone else kind of did, I feel like, like what you guys are both saying, we're going to see some changes going into next year. Like, I feel like it's going to be kind of hard not to. Because, I mean, like, in this bracket, you really put Oregon up against, like, just a brutal, brutal setup.
Now, I don't know if you guys discussed this yet because I came in a little bit later, but can we all agree the committee made the right decision by putting SMU in instead of Alabama?
Yes, agreed. Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Okay. I was about to say,
I don't want to play Bama anyway.
I was kind of worried they were going to screw SMU.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. The whole last conference, winner. That's the thing that bugs me. Because Ricky, I understand the home field advantage thing matters, but like what Chad has pointed out in chat, got to keep in mind, man. There's no home field advantage in round 2.
So let me ask you this though. All right, so let's think about it from this way.
Okay.
All right, so let's say Boise State did not have the year that they had.
Okay.
All right, let's say a team like Army. You look at Army. Army's had that blowout loss against Notre Dame. I understand that, but Army would have been the one to get that 12 seed most likely outside of Boise State or whatever it is. That's kind of how, like Tyler was saying, that's kind of how like they felt like this bracket. They wanted to give someone in the group of 5 a chance to win a national title. Because you think about it, over the years, Boise State's been one of those over the years. Scott Frost, shout out to him. He's going back to UCF, but UCF was also one of those teams over the years that thought they should have gotten, some kind of, nod to do some kind of playoff thing or whatever the case may be. And the only one that we've really seen that was in a 4-team playoff, if my memory recalls correctly, is Cincinnati. So, I mean, if you look, I get it to an extent, but it's like there's going to be some restructuring done. I think the biggest thing is that we had such an odd year for college football. This has been an odd year. Let's just
100%.
put it this way. We have one undefeated team. We have one or two, I think 2 or 3 one-loss teams. The rest of them are 2-loss teams, and then you have 1 3-loss team.
Yep.
I mean, it's been a weird year for college football.
It's been a weird year for football. Let's be honest.
Yeah, in general, yes, you are right about that.
Like top to bottom, this has been a okay. Look, for me, it's been the worst year of my football life. All right, let me just go ahead and just throw that out there. Like, oh my God, just top to bottom. There's no silver linings for me. Like, there's no happy moment here. It's just, all right, I'm ready for the offseason. I'm done watching football. I'm done with this season. I'm ready to talk about the draft.
See, Alex, you saying that, I have the exact same feelings. But the crazy thing is, my teams are actually
like, you have a legit you're my Super Bowl favorite in the AFC.
Like both of my teams can win this year, like that, and I'm just like,
bring on tennis.
What's up with the draft? Right,
bring on tennis.
Like Australian Open a couple weeks from now.
Right.
Oh dang!
I didn't know. Ricky, turn your cam on. Hold on. Oh God, that we don't need to see double me.
Now.
We don't need to see double me. That's a little much. That's
tough. Hey now.
Whoa.
Hey, you got stairs, man.
I know. Where's Ricky?
Where's he at, Rick?
And where's he at? He's around here somewhere.
Hey now.
There he is. We're almost to his face. There he is. We got him. We got him on screen. I didn't know you turned your camera on. There we go. I got you, bub. I got you.
You're good.
But no, I mean, overall though, the bracket, I mean, it is exciting. There's a lot of exciting matchups. Just also a lot of question marks. There's a lot of like, all right, we gotta rework this in future years. Who's a dark horse? Who's out of all this? Who's the dark horse to make it to the Natty?
Before that, I want to point out, I appreciate the hell out of them for not putting Indiana against Ohio State or Tennessee or something.
Oh yeah.
Like the matchups with Indiana and Notre Dame, perfect.
Yeah,
because
perfection.
One of them has to win,
right?
Yeah, no. Like if you would have put them against Tennessee and Ohio State, 0 for 2.
Right.
Like that's just how I look at it.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is.
Right.
I like it. Not too shabby.
Yeah. What about dark horse though? How you feeling?
Well, you know me, Maple Missile.
Maple Missile.
He is on the same side as Penn State. So,
yeah. Kind of rough. Yeah.
If I lose, hopefully it's to him.
Okay. All right. Right on.
Outside of that, run the table, Penn State. Let's go.
All right. Ricky, what about you? Who's the dark horse?
Fire James Franklin.
Oh, God bless.
Not Penn State. Let's not Penn State. Now I will say this much. It's just because I think we've overrated them quite a bit. But Notre Dame, I think, has got a very, very favorable schedule ahead in this playoff. They got a very, very favorable spot. But don't sleep on SMU. SMU is one of those teams that they're going to fight to the finish. As you saw, they were down, I think it was 17 in the fourth quarter when they started in the fourth quarter against Clemson. And it took a last-second field goal just to beat them. This team they're a scrappy bunch. They had a very, very rough start against Clemson. I think they are very, very capable of being able to run the table and possibly at least upset Penn State. I don't know if they'll beat Penn State, but I'm just saying if I were going to pick a dark horse outside of Notre Dame, I would pick SMU.
Okay, all right. I like it. I
like Red Lashley, former Arkansas State guy. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Give him a
absolutely.
pay raise. Give him a pay raise.
So for me, I gotta be honest. I really like Tennessee. I like that Tennessee-Ohio State matchup. I really do. I think Ohio State's kind of sleeping a little bit. I think Ohio State's napping a little bit. I don't know if they're going to wake up in time for this playoff game. So I got to be honest. I like Tennessee.
I think the quarterback play. I think the quarterback play has been a huge thing for them as of late. He did not look like a quarterback against Michigan. That was one of the worst performances I've seen by an Ohio State quarterback in quite some time. And you look at some of the quarterbacks that Ohio State's let go that have actually had a pretty good season.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's tough right there. And of course, Ryan Day, according to Jacob, Ryan Day is probably on the block right now if he does not win a natty.
Which is insane, but it is what it is.
Yeah, different standards
when
over there.
You're 1-4 against Michigan, and when you're like let's be honest. Nobody in their right mind said Michigan was going to win that football game. Nobody in their right mind said Michigan was going to win.
Yep. And
when you have that, and of course, the last 4 years that they've lost, the first year they had more talent. This past year they had more talent. The 2 years that they lost in between, I thought Michigan was going to win both of those handily anyways. But when you have, like I said, this year was supposed to be the year that he was going to get over Michigan, and in order to get through, you had to go through Michigan. You had to go through Michigan to get back to the Big Ten title game, and he lost. So when you have 4 straight years of basically nothing to show for, and you're an Ohio State, you're an Ohio State alumni, or you're one of those board members that are up there, it's tough. It's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah. Look, I got to also be honest when it comes to the possibilities when it comes to like the dark horse and everything. Guys, I gotta be real. Like I know, like we just kind of want to write them off a little bit, but man, I'm just gonna tell you, like I really think Boise State can make a run all the way to the Natty. I really do. I just have that feeling that Ashton is playing such a generational type season that I really think like he could run all the way there. And I gotta also be honest, dude. Arizona State, balanced team, very balanced team. Run game, pass game, defense. Like this is a very balanced squad. Man, I wouldn't be shocked if they take it a little bit further too. You know what I mean? Like I could see them making it to the semis, especially when you got a favorable matchup with Clemson and Texas, in my opinion. I think Arizona State has a good chance to make the semis. I really do.
Possibly so, and that's a good dark horse to have. And so that big shout out to that pick, the dead last in the Pac-12. I picked them dead last in the Pac-12 because they've been so crappy the last 3 or 4 years, and let alone, or not the Pac-12. I'm sorry, the Big 10 or the Big 12. Yep. Anyways, dead last. They've done so crappy, and then all of a sudden, and that just tells you, when you have good coaching, you have good athletes that surround a program, you can have success. But guys, I'm going to have to run. I just saw my coach head in the locker room, so we're going to go over in the locker room and get these boys ready for a ball game. But I just wanted to give y'all a call and give a shout out to everybody, and hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully I'll see you guys next week.
Sounds good, Bubba. Enjoy your game. Hopefully you win.
Hopefully so too. Y'all have a good one.
Hey,
there you go.
Boom. Here we go. All right, let me fix your camera again. Had to adjust your camera there when Ricky was on. Now let's fix it again. Here we go. There we go. But, I mean, overall, the 12-team playoff, though, it's going to be exciting. You want to go ahead and shout out some predictions for it? You want to go ahead and kind of give an early how we're feeling on it like we would NFL playoffs?
Might as well.
All right. So, first round, Clemson, Texas. Who you got?
Texas.
All right. Actually, let me write this down as we go. That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good. That'd be solid. That'd be solid. All right. So, Alex, boom. There's my name. That is my name. Tyler, boom. That is your name.
Is it?
I believe so. I think.
Let me see. Let me make sure it's spelled right.
All right.
Just kidding. I can't read.
All right, bet.
All right,
so you got Texas.
For sure.
All right, Tex. God, do I want to call the upset? Do I want to call the upset? That's the question.
Man.
You know what? Give me Clemson round 1. This Texas team has not impressed me. I'm sorry they haven't.
Yeah.
I think Quinn's overrated as shit. They have not impressed me. Give me Clemson. All right, so then who you got? Tennessee or Ohio State?
Just because I don't want to see Ron Day get fired for being good, give me Ohio State.
Give me Tennessee. I like Tennessee in this game. I know it's a home game for Ohio State. That's the one thing that kind of worries me about the pick. I like Tennessee, though. Give me Tennessee. All right, SMU, Penn State. I'm assuming you're on Penn State.
Depends. Who are you taking?
I'm taking Penn State.
I guess we can agree at one.
I'm taking Penn State. All right, Indiana and Notre Dame. Are you taking Maple Missile here, Bob?
Well, that's tough, man. Like 2 years ago, you could not get me to pick Indiana because of Big Penix energy with his little. He was out of bounds and they still won a game.
Right.
But
right.
you know, I do love me some Maple Missile.
Okay.
But because of this, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna watch the best football movie ever, and I'm gonna watch Rudy go Notre Dame.
Well, I disagree with that statement, but you know, it's neither here nor there. Give me Notre Dame as well. All right, so quarterfinals. In your case, Texas, Arizona State. Who you got?
That is. I'm gonna take Arizona State because I like their running back.
You like his swag?
Yeah, he says he's the best running back.
That's kind of a hot take in this particular season.
I don't think he understands that GT exists right now. But you know, I guess maybe he's talking about the best white running back. I don't know. Something.
Yeah, give me Zona State over Clemson for mine. All right, so Tennessee and Oregon for me, Ohio State, Oregon for you. Who you got?
Oregon by 50.
Oregon by 50? Oh my Lord. Jesus.
They're not ready for it. Penn State had to pull the tricks out the bag to keep up with them.
See, I've got Oregon, but I've got it close with Tennessee. I think it's going to be one of those games where, you know, Oregon's, you know, sleeping a little bit because we've seen that a couple times. Yeah. So I feel like it's going to be one of those games.
Yeah. They will have a fairly large break between the game and the game.
All right, so next up for both of us is Penn State, Boise State.
History shows Penn State cannot stop the run. I believe this year is different. Give me Penn State. GT going to get over 200 yards, though.
Yeah, for sure. You know, just for the ongoing meme that I already said multiple weeks ago, and I think I had Jacob write it on the board, give me Boise State. Just because it's the ongoing meme that I already locked in a while ago. Notre Dame and Georgia for both of us. Give me Georgia in this one.
Give me Beck's not playing.
That's true.
So give me Raleigh Leonard and Notre Dame.
That is true.
Georgia got lucky.
All right, so next up, the semis for you is Arizona State, Oregon State. Look at that. Pac-12 semis, baby. Here we go.
Oregon.
Okay. All right, next. And for me would also be Arizona State and Oregon. Give me Oregon. All right, so next up for you would be Penn State, Notre Dame.
This is where I have a hard time picking.
Okay.
Because Penn State also has a movie called Paterno, which is my favorite coach of all time.
Yep.
Because he is the best coach of all time. But Rudy's still better. Give me Rudy.
Oh, my God. All right, so Rudy beats Penn State. All right, so next up for me would be Boise State and Georgia. Again, for the sake of my meme, it's on the board. It's the meme. I'm running with it. Boise State's going to the Boise State's going, baby. Here we go.
Man. Hey.
They're going. Here we go. All right, I think I lost track. Where am I at? Bub, where am I at?
Championship, I think.
So,
did you already do Oregon?
Man, that's a good question. I lost track of where I'm at, Bubs.
I was like, who you got Oregon playing?
That's a good question. Who was it? Oh, it was...
Are you not writing them down?
Oh, Bub, I lost track.
Sling County education right here, man.
Bub, I lost track, man. It's like, God bless. Where were we? So I had Clemson beating Texas. Arizona State beating Clemson. So I guess it'd be... Well, no, hang on. So it was... Yeah, it was Arizona State, Oregon in the semis. So it was... so my championship is Oregon and Boise. There you go.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're done. So you have Oregon Notre Dame for your championship.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, we're caught back up.
Back to regular program.
All right. So who's your champion?
Well, I don't know if Oregon has a movie, but I can't see it be better than Rudy.
Jesus Christ.
But then again, Rudy was like 5'4", so Oregon by 28.
Oregon by 28. Okay. So Tyler's calling for the undefeated Oregon to go all the way to the Natty. and I've got Boise State for the meme, just because it's what I already said, just out of a random meme, and here we are. I'm sticking with it. So, yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to the bowl game starting soon too. We'll have a bowl link probably next week to kind of join in and stuff. All right, let's talk about the breaking news that popped off today. Okay, you ready? Bill Belichick never been coached he's never coached in the college ranks. Fun fact.
Time out. Before you do that, do you know that Boise State and Oregon have played 4 times?
I did not know it was 4 times, but I've known they played.
Do you know what the record for the most wins versus the least amount of wins? Who do you think's
It's an
won?
odd way to phrase the question when they've only played 4 times.
Well, you know, obviously it's not 2 and 2.
Is it it has to be 1 and 3 or 3 and 1.
Okay,
I guess the same thing.
Who's got the 3 wins?
Is it Boise?
It is Boise.
About to be 4 and 1, baby.
But here's the thing though. Boise won the first 3. Yeah. So they're on a 1-game losing streak.
Oof, stuff.
So you know.
But that 1-game losing streak was close though.
Let me take a gander.
No, it was this year. It was very close.
It was.
That was Boise's one and only loss.
So Boise has beaten in 08 and 09, 37-32, 19-8. That is a random ass score. And then and then 2017 they beat them in the Las Vegas Bowl, 38-28.
There you go.
So you know,
if Boise and Oregon meets up in the Natty, it sounds like it's in Boise's favor. That's what I'm hearing. Boise's ready for a rematch. You know, especially if they lost earlier this year. A very close game where Oregon was sleeping. I'm telling you, Boise's straight to the Natty, boys.
Or they get beat 50.
Or they're going to get beat by like 57 points. It's going to be ridiculous.
Not to Penn State. We can't score that much.
Right. Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, Bill Belichick, though, never coached at college ranks. He's now accepted the job at UNC. So, Tyler, I got to be honest with you, man. This is either going to go incredible or it's going to be a gigantic dumpster fire. Which one is it going to be?
Well, seeing as how football is now because of the transfer portal, it's basically like the NFL, just, you know, with younger guys. Because at any point during the season, you can have a player be like, I think I'm going to go down the road to Duke, you know? Or I think I'm going to get this guy from Wake Forest. You know, we might need a running back. You know, it's basically like free agency in college football right now.
It is, and it's really annoying.
So, I mean, but then again, you got to get Bill to talk.
Yeah.
To families. I don't see him doing that.
Yeah, no, that's what I don't see him doing that. I don't think he'll ever do it. I really don't. I feel like it's gonna be a situation where he's gonna have all of his coordinators take care of that business.
See, and I also seen a thing. I don't know if it's true, but you know, not a good show here. So
yeah,
sources are not strong in this department.
It's not. No,
but
I mean, we're a terrible show that almost got sued. So,
but you know,
we don't got a lot going for us.
I was gonna say something, but I held it back. Okay, but I did see a source say Bill's one request, his main request, was to have his son head coach in waiting. Don't know if that's true, but you know, where's he coaching now?
Who, his son?
Yeah,
that's a great question.
I've seen him on the sidelines get very animated.
His name's Steven, right?
Steve, yeah.
All right, let me.
I feel like he's in college.
Is he?
I feel like I've seen it. I feel like it's a college, at least college.
Actually, no, yeah, you're right. He is currently the defensive coordinator at Washington.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would not have guessed Washington. That's a something right there.
Yeah. He is the DC in Washington right now. He took the job this year.
Well, it is college. He can be like, I think I'm gonna transfer to North Carolina.
You know where he went to school?
He went to California Tech.
No, but is that a school?
I'm assuming so. There's a lot of techs out there.
There's a lot of techs out there, but is there a Caltech? That sounds like it'd be a school. Caltech?
Yeah,
that
sounds
kind of a dope name.
Probably not an athletic school.
Yeah,
but you know, it is.
Maybe needs to be evaluated for college football 25 dynasty. You know, Caltech. Be something to look at.
Somebody in the dynasty league listening. Look it up. Yeah, I know y'all on the game.
No, but he went to good old Rutgers. He played lacrosse there, and he played football there 1 year. Shout out to that. He was a long snapper in football. That is a Belichick level position right there, baby. Is long snapper.
Yeah. Hey, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I can see it now. That's probably why he's mad all the time.
Yeah, yeah. But no, like Chad just said in chat, his bill's not going to work out. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. Just knee-jerk reaction. My first thought is this is going to be a disaster. Like, Bill's going to taint his legacy as a coach, similar to what Urban did going to Jacksonville. Like, that's my take on it.
Who you think's lasting longer? Who you think he's going to outshine Urban?
Oh, 100%.
You don't think he's going to get fired?
Oh God, no! It would have to be the most it'd have to be the worst possible controversy in the world for him to get fired at right out of the college ranks. Like, he could lose every game this upcoming season and still not get fired. College is a different mindset than the NFL and that stuff, right?
Well,
it would have to be a terrible controversy for him to get fired after 1 year.
Talk about college and firing. Appreciate the hell out of Jonesboro, Arkansas, for not giving up on Butch Jones.
You wanted to fire him.
Oh yeah, fuck Butch Jones. But he finally got his players. Now he is cooking. Okay.
Whatever.
He is cooking now. He is every year getting better and better.
Right.
Probably gonna get beat by the worst MAC school in history.
Yeah.
Bowling Orange, but it is what it is.
Bowling Orange.
The Green Falcons.
Yeah, the non-green colored team with green in their name.
Out of all the MAC schools, I appreciate them by putting us up against the one I dislike the most.
Yeah.
But Harold Fannin Jr. is a dog. Second best out in the country.
Yeah. I also saw that you have a home and home series coming up with Temple. How you feeling about that, bub? Yeah, you get to live out your dream of kind of bringing a little bit more heat to this rivalry that doesn't exist.
Well, here's the thing. When you win 38 straight games and they win one game and they start talking, you got to show them who daddy is, okay? Hey,
it's not a rivalry.
Hey, Penn State has rivalries, and then they have teams that think there's a rival because they win one game every 50 years.
Yeah.
Okay, like.
Who is Penn State's rivals? Is it just like Ohio State?
No.
Like,
here's the thing.
I'm talking in terms of Penn State fan base, not official rivalries.
Definitely not Ohio State. It is most definitely.
Because, like, who does Penn State the fandom hate the most?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh over Ohio State, the team that you can't beat in the conference that you're in?
It's kind of like Arkansas this year. You can hate them, but if you can't beat them, what's the point of hating them?
To hate them harder. But
you can't beat them.
But I'm also a Chicago Bears fan who's been terrible against the Packers in the last 25 years.
Bills fan, Patriots,
Well, yeah, you got to
3-38.
You got to hate the Patriots.
Well,
you can respect them, but you can still hate them.
Well, Tom Brady did his thing.
I mean, you can still respect them, but you can also hate them at the same time while respecting them.
I will say, having Tom Brady on the cast for the last game and us losing, disrespectful. Disrespectful. I seen him in the booth. I said, "Oh yeah, we losing." Easy loss.
Oh yeah, when you guys dropped it to LA.
Yep. Let me look at.
But hey, Josh cooked though. 6 TDs, babe.
Oh yeah,
and he cooked. He's cooking. Here we go.
Evidently, USC's a rival. Played them 10 games. That's crazy. I don't believe that.
I thought. Yeah, that's a Rose Bowl rivalry, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, yeah. That's that. See, I get that one. That's like historic Rose Bowl matchup.
Okay. You got a makeshift rivalry at number 1, Maryland.
Oh yeah, that one.
Okay.
That one was makeshift. Yeah.
I know you don't see Rutgers or Temple in here, but they are most definitely rivals. But
are they? Show me again. Are they not listed? No. Show me again. Show me again. Yeah, I see. I see no Temple in there, bub.
Hey man, watch this. I'm on top end rivalry.
It's not a rivalry.
It is a.
It's not a rivalry.
There you go. Long-standing rivalry. Look at that.
And what's the record?
Renewed in 2018.
What's the record?
Dog, you know the record, man. We are cooking now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to further stress it's not a rivalry.
Let me look at it real quick.
It's like what, 40-something in 3?
Dog, you wish they had 3 wins. let me look at it. Let me look at it again.
Nobody cares about Temple. Thank you, except for Tyler. He's got to bring him up when he can.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Dude, I've clicked on this link so many times. Oh, they actually got 4 wins.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Send your kids to Temple. They're cooking something up there. Okay, 31 straight games, big dog.
Not a rivalry. You're 40-4 against them.
Hey, and when now if you look at the full game list, Dog,
Jesus Christ.
Dog, hey, they won 3 of the first 4 matches, dog.
So it was Penn State that called it a rivalry and decided to just beat the crap out of them.
But, I mean, I also say, let's see, what was another team? Rutgers. I also say fuck Rutgers, right? And look at Rutgers' record. It's even worse than Temple. But you know what they got? They got a win a couple years ago. No, they didn't. That was 1968 or 1988.
Yeah, what are you looking at? You can't read.
Dog, they won the first match, and then Penn State went on a tear, dog. They're 31-1 against them in the last 33 matches. 17 straight.
Not a rivalry.
Okay, then Maryland, who wants it to be a rivalry.
Well, they just want a rival to have one.
Well, you can't have a rival with a team that's 44-3 against you, dog.
Dude.
Maryland talking shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying about Temple.
Well, there's no shot Maryland's going to beat Penn State. Okay. The only reason Temple beat Penn State, Matt Rule. I'm on. He's a Penn State grad, and he was mad.
He was mad. Is that it?
Dr. Seuss over here.
All right, whatever. All right, whatever. Jesus Christ.
Hey, hold up. Let me, since Chad is in the chat.
Chad is indeed in the chat.
Oh, damn. Never mind. We're 1-1 against Georgia. My fault.
All right, so
we're 3-0 against LSU, though.
Yeah, 1-1 against Georgia. So maybe a rivalry brewing. Maybe it'll start brewing here in the college football playoffs. Maybe you'll go into an 8 overtime game if you two play against each other. That'd be something. 8 overtimes. Georgia, Penn State. You heard it here first. We leaked the script. We leaked the script. Apparently, people around the league believe Garrett Wilson's going to ask for a trade this offseason.
They ain't going to have nobody up there.
Dude, no one wants to be there. They can't figure out the quarterback situation. Aaron Rodgers has been an absolute disaster, right?
Devontae Adams trying to figure out who his friend is.
Basically.
He wanted to go to the Raiders because his college best friend was there.
Yep.
Then he's like, "Ooh, I want to go back to where my original best friend was."
Yeah.
Now he's like, kind of don't like this guy.
Yep.
Who else has he played with?
That's it.
Oh, did he?
That's it, dude.
Well,
that's it. So I guess back going to New Orleans.
He hates Buffalo, so definitely not coming to Buffalo.
Yeah.
He has openly said that he hates the fans.
Okay.
He's like, why would you throw snowballs at me? You paid money to see me play. Fam, I'm gonna let you know right now. Nobody in Buffalo is like, ooh, Devontae Adams is playing. I'm gonna buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Bro, don't nobody care about Devontae Adams.
All right. They ever care about the Buffalo Bills. That's why they jump through tables.
Exactly. We're like, damn, 4 years, table. Josh Allen's the king. Table. Can't be real. Table.
Yeah.
I sneezed. Table.
No, real talk though. Do you how strong do you feel about Buffalo making the Super Bowl?
It is it's something. It's kind of like when Syracuse basketball. I was like, ooh, we're gonna go like 15-17. I don't know how many games you play in college basketball. They get in the playing game, then they make the Final Four, and I'm like, damn, this team's actually pretty good. That's how I think of Buffalo this year. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched a lot of football. My football knowledge is very low at this point, but that might be why my teams are cooking right now.
Yeah,
I didn't even know we was 10-2 until I looked at the game. Both of my teams were 10-2 entering the weekend. Mm-hmm. So now they're both 10-3. But it is what it is.
Yeah. But you think they got a good shot?
I think we can beat Kansas City this year.
I think you guys can 100% beat Case. I think your one hurdle will be Baltimore.
Which I think we can also beat Baltimore. I think it's going to be our one random team that's going to knock us out. And it's going to not be one of them.
Apparently Rutgers is beating Penn State at the moment. I guess in basketball.
Oh, damn. Penn State's actually good at basketball.
I guess it's basketball. I guess that's what's popping right now.
Penn State played Arkansas State in rugby.
Basketball. There you go.
Penn State played Arkansas State in rugby and beat them. If you know anything about Arkansas State rugby, that is a challenge. Dude, Arkansas State cooks at a lot of things, and it's not sports that people like.
Yeah.
Bowling women's, dogs. Well, they went to like 4 straight natties. Ain't won one, but they've went there.
They've been.
They was up 2-1 against Vandy this year. Blew it. It is what it is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They got a little cocky. And then rugby is solid in Penn State. You got cats coming from South Africa, New Zealand, Australia to come to Penn State to come to Arkansas State to play rugby.
Yeah.
I don't know how Penn State beat us. Penn State don't play rugby.
Right.
Hey, it is what it is, you know.
It's just one of those things, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like Arkansas and track. You know?
Yeah.
Nobody care about track.
You know, Hawaii and volleyball. Multiple time natty winner.
Well, you know, men's.
Go both. Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say women's is Penn State, Wisconsin, and Nebraska.
Yeah.
The Big Ten run wrestling and women's volleyball.
Yeah.
I will. And hockey sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Depends on if the Ivy League wants to get the cooking.
Yeah, step up to the plate, do the thing that they're known to do kind of thing,
Yep.
Yeah, I feel that. Also, I just saw a tweet that I thought was interesting. It involves the whole Bill Belichick to UNC thing. It says, update. Belichick has agreed to become the next UNC coach. Belichick handed the school a 400-page organizational Bible with structure, payment plans, staffing choices, etc. Decisions on whether to commit with UNC. He's expected to know their decision within 24 hours. If that's not a Bill Belichick move, I don't know what is.
He's like, you got me, but you got to at least look at it. You know?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna send the whole entire book.
I mean, he answered a question about that on the Pat McAfee show, like what would Bill Belichick-led college program be, and he said it'd be a pipeline to the NFL as well as their career after football. So it's like I would like to think that he's going to put together a very strong structure in that regard, but it's like, can that like almost boot camp level mentality that you have in the NFL, like could it work in college? I mean, I would like to think so. You know what I mean? These aren't, adults being paid. I mean, they are legally adults, but you know what I mean? They're not grown-ass 30-something-year-old, 40-something-year-old men getting paid millions of dollars. So it's just like, I feel like it could work. But like I said, either the Bill Belichick thing is either going to be a disaster or it's going to be incredible. I don't think there's an in-between. I really don't. I don't think there's an in-between. So, I don't know. That's kind of crazy to me, though. You know what else is crazy to me, though? Just how damn terrible the Bears are. Like, I've never been so defeated as a Chicago Bears fan. I have this year.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was driving up here, I was on channel 88, Sirius XM. I guess that's the NFL.
Yeah, shout
out. Whoever the fullback is that was a different one. Never mind.
Jason McKee?
No, it's some Alec dude. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. He's
a
Walter Payton.
Man of the Year,
something like that.
Nominee. Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't him. It was the caller before him.
Okay.
Because I was like, why does it say Bears and Tyson? I'm like, who is calling about Tyson Bagent? That is not me. Like, and they're gassing this dude up.
Yeah.
Like I did pre-draft. Like, this dude's gonna be a superstar. Not like somebody else that I used to gas up. But I legit thought this dude was gonna be good.
Yeah.
And they're like, why don't he just come in for a couple plays? They're like, because the Bears are not going to admit that they fucked up.
How'd they fuck up? Hold up. All right, hold on. Let's pump the brakes on a few things here.
When Caleb is struggling, you let him struggle and fail instead of letting him come out for a couple plays, regroup, and come back strong. Because you think Tyson's going to come in and finish the game?
I mean, no, but I feel like those failures are important.
Well, when you get sacked that many times.
I mean, yeah, the sacks are pretty rough.
Like, dog.
I feel like taking him out does more damage to him than leaving him in. Besides injury base, I'm talking about just the from the media standpoint, that's going to be brutal. Just the mental aspect of things, that's going to be brutal. You gotta leave Caleb in, man. Caleb's the answer. All right, look, anyone listening disagrees. I said it last week. Please feel free to fight me. Caleb's the answer. I don't want to hear Justin Caleb conversation anymore. That conversation's so long dead. It just is. Caleb's a dude. All right. Besides the fact the Bears are a shit show, Caleb's having a good rookie year. Like, legitimately, he is. He's only thrown 5 picks. He's been sacked a lot because our offensive line's garbage.
Yeah.
I did see a report though that apparently Ryan Poles could resign.
That'd be something, though.
Yeah.
Y'all got hit with another Ryan and Matt.
We did. And honestly, I'm kind of in the anti-Poles train. I mean, I'm really pissed that it took this long to fire Flus, and I'm pissed that we even kept him at the beginning of the year. Now, there's so many reports that Poles has been the one super vocal about firing in the last few weeks. If that's true, all right, cool. You can stay. Yeah. But I also saw some reports that apparently Poles is not happy having to report to Kevin Warren versus the owner. I'm like, what's the big deal? I mean, I know it's abnormal from a normal NFL team structure where a GM reports to the owner, but it's like, I mean, it's just what it's team president. I mean, what's the big deal? You know, I don't see what the big deal is, but you know, I'm not a GM making millions of dollars ruining a golden egg opportunity that you had with the Chicago Bears. So it's neither here nor there, though, right?
I mean, you know, just pull a Buffalo. Couple years, get you another guy.
God, I hope not.
Eventually, you'll find him.
What, the coach?
The coach, the GM.
Yeah, see, that's what we need. We got the quarterback.
See, we didn't get the quarterback first. We got the GM and the coach first.
Yeah, that's why I'm worried.
And that's when y'all nail that, Caleb might not be the answer.
I know.
Because
they may want their own guy.
I mean, Caleb right now could probably be Ryan Fitzpatrick. But
not.
the Fitz magic part, not the Fitz tragic part.
Hey, he's having a good rookie year, man. I'm telling you.
He was on my fantasy team. I may have cut him.
I mean, I cut him at 1.2. It's been a brutal 7-game stretch.
Which I'm gonna be honest, I ain't even looked at fantasy in a long time. I don't even know who's on my team. I know C-Mac is on like 3 of my 4 teams, and absolutely garbage.
I just want to make a public announcement. Fuck Shane. So that he is the luckiest. Shane, if you're listening, go fuck yourself. Look, you are the luckiest motherfucker on the planet, and you know it. I've been trying to avoid the language on the show, but this one's got me heated. All right, because I saw it before the game. Tyler can vouch for me. Because I was messaging him before the Monday night game started that I'm pretty sure Chase is going to fuck me. And he did. That's all Shane had left, and Chase destroyed me. I hate fantasy. I'm done with fantasy. I'm done with it. It's over. I'm annoyed. This whole season's been a disaster. No. It is what it is.
I'm going to be honest. I did not even know I was the 2nd seed.
In which one?
In ours.
Like the Money League? Or the Dynasty League?
The Money League. I'm going to be honest. I hadn't even looked at the Dynasty League.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it either.
Let me take a gander. Oh, I'll see a 5.
I know Nick was in 2nd place. Did he drop?
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, you are the 2nd seed. And you get a bye. Look at that. Congratulations on having a bye. You barely edged Nick out. Yeah, of course, I have to play Brady in round 1 of the playoffs. The bane of my football existence. Jesus
Please beat
Christ.
him, because I know if you lose, he's gonna beat me. That's just how it is, you know.
Brady is a demon, man. He has always been the bane of my damn existence in football, and now he's back again to screw me over once again. Jesus Christ.
Has he always had? Oh, no, hold up. That's a different person. I'm tripping. Talking about.
Also, can we give a shout out, though? One of your thoughts on this, on just like how just unfortunate it is that the Bengals are wasting like an unbelievable quarterback season with Joe Burrow right now. Like, dude, he's got MVP level numbers, and the season's just over. Like, how is that not just like the saddest thing in the world?
I mean, you know, depends on who you are. You know,
I mean, yeah, I guess.
That's one less team Buffalo has to worry about. So,
right
on that portion, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
On another portion, welcome to my world. The great late Delgado always says, "Welcome to my world." I'm used to it, man. I'm used to seeing studs, and then your team's like, nah, we good, big dog.
Yeah.
We good.
Man, you're describing Joe Thomas's career right now.
Yeah, I know. We good.
Right.
You know, it is what it is.
Right.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
You went to a Super Bowl in your life.
Yeah. Hey, congrats.
Hey.
Yeah.
You might have lost, but hey, at least you've been there.
Dude, it's just crazy to me the level that he's playing, the level he keeps this team in the game, but the defense just continues to let it down. You know what I mean? Dude, it's insane to me. Like, just to the point where you can tell he just don't give a fuck anymore. Where like last night at the, the presser, he's just like, kind of a meaningless win, but it's nice to win. Yeah. Yo, facts, dude, facts.
What position do you think they need to go for in draft or free agency?
I mean,
obviously defense.
Yeah, they have to address the entire defense 100%. That secondary has struggled since they let, I think, was it Bates go? Bates went to, I think, Atlanta. Dude, they got to address that secondary.
Do you take a risk try to trade up to 1 and get Hunter?
No, because Hunter's not going at 1.
Well, I'm talking the first defense player coming out. Because Cam Ward's going number 1.
I don't know.
That's been my pick since before the season.
Look,
Cam Ward number 1. Shador probably number 3.
Listen. I would love to see Cam go 1, but I think it's just going to be Sanders. I'm telling you right now.
Let's just say this right now.
Okay.
If the Giants get number 1, Drew Aller number 1 pick.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Calm
Drew
down.
Aller is a day ball quarterback. Now I don't know Dayball.
Dayball's gonna be fired. What are we on about,
bro? If he has a chance to get Drew Aller, dog.
If he got a chance,
that's Joshua Allen 2.0.
If he has a chance to get Drew Aller, then he'll just draft Travis Hunter, and then he'll draft Drew Aller in the 6th round. Let's be honest.
He's not gonna go 6th round, big dog. He's got more upside than anybody.
I mean, I don't disagree with that.
I mean,
I'm saying pump the brakes on the top pick.
Okay, my fault. Drew Aller was a reach.
A little bit.
Okay.
Not a lot of bit.
The Maple Missile number 1. Let's go. Let's go.
Fun fact, that used to be a projection like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and he is the number 1 pick in CFL right now. So
I mean, I guess shout out to the CFL.
I'm just saying, big dog. If it don't work in the NFL, CFL is gonna call him up first.
Chad says James Cook for MVP. No.
Negative.
No.
Not anybody on Buffalo that is not Joshua Allen is definitely not James Cook. It's probably gonna be a lineman, big dog. Give me Deion Dawkins all day, big dog.
Yeah. He also says Drew is not first round pick. He's not a first round pick. Let
me look at his projection.
Yeah, we're Tyler's clearly just messing around. Right? You're messing around?
For sure. He's staying until the senior year.
Yeah, no. He's got to raise his draft stock. Now, no, for this upcoming draft, I'm telling you, I think there's only going to be 2 QBs going in the first round. That's it. And I think it's going to be Ward and Sanders. That's it. I can't see anyone else going in the first round. With how teams are presently across the board of who needs QBs, I can't see a team willing to reach and get someone like Denver reach for Bo, which obviously Bo's been incredible. So it's like, how much can you call it a reach? I think at the time of the draft, I think that was fair to call it a reach. I called it a reach in the draft.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's any teams that's going to be willing to reach and get like a Jalen, in the first round, for example. And before Chad wants to chime in, Beck is not a first rounder. Just go ahead and sit down.
Not even close.
Just sit down, Bubba. Beck, with his very extreme lack of riz, needs to probably stay in college. I think that's where he's going to remain. Any sort of relevance is potentially college.
Projected 3rd round.
There you go, 3rd round.
6 quarterback. Hey, I'll take it, man.
Yeah, there you go.
For a guy that doesn't take shots, even though he took a shot and got intercepted by defensive holding call. Track? I mean, it was defense called. Hey, no harm, no foul.
Who's keeping track?
It is what it is. James Frank, he took a shot. He missed, but he took it. That's what happens.
Yeah. Not now. He never was. Bubba, relax. He never was. If you're talking about Carson, he never was, man. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Hey, are we about to see a one and done out of Sam Darnold this year? Is he going to leave the Vikings, sign somewhere, and be an absolute crapshoot?
Yeah,
because I agree. Because he's going to sign somewhere he's going to make some cash. He's going to sign to like the Tennessee Titans, right? Something like that, and he's just going to be garbage. Like there's no way he's gonna go anywhere.
Late 3rd round pick for Carson Beck.
Beck better than Drew by a mile. Beck is still garbage. Like what are we even arguing about?
Dog, like let's just say it now. Cam Ward's better than both of them.
I mean, that is true. Cam Ward's better than both of them.
I mean, Chad, I know you're listening.
He's literally commenting, so yes.
But Tyler Van Dyke for Heisman 2025.
The fact
wherever he goes, this man is winning the Heisman. Come to Arkansas, Van Dyke. Come to Arkansas.
I forgot he was playing, dude. When you sent me that earlier or yesterday, it was like TVD enter the portal. I'm like, shit, I forgot he was playing. I thought that was done, man.
See, at this point, it's just a meme with him and with him and Nick.
Yeah, it is.
Like Graham Mertz. Graham Mertz, best quarterback Florida had on their roster. You know, hey, I'm around with that. You know, give me Graham Mertz and Buffalo first round. Come on,
right.
Back up the Joshua train.
Right,
Graham Mertz, he is not going to the NFL.
Nah,
but he was the best quarterback at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Lagway's future is somewhere else, not in Florida.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna stay in Florida.
No. Florida is not. Nick,
tough spot.
I know, Nick. If you see this video, big dog, Florida could be great. Y'all got to figure y'all shit out, bro. like Florida could be a top tier program, but they are making some questionable decisions in the sports department,
right?
Especially the football department.
I think one of them's maybe keeping a man by the name of Mr. Billy.
The Sunbelt Billy.
It's the Sunbelt Billy, yeah.
Sonny Billy, man.
I think that might be a little bit of a problem, is keeping old Billy around. Yeah,
well, you know, hey, Billy loved Mertz. That's probably why he stayed another year.
Yeah,
he ain't got Mertz no more to back him up. So you know,
now he's got Lagway.
I don't think Lagway likes him big.
I don't think so either. It's like the same thing of like what's happened over in Arkansas, right?
Oh.
I mean, you had Malachi transfer out. You had the
damn near the whole team.
Yeah,
you got brothers in the Hurst brothers.
Yep.
Is it the Hurst brothers? The Has brothers. The Metcalf brothers.
Yeah.
Then you got the boy from Benton. He said
Braylon Russell.
He said.
Did you read the stuff I sent you? The dude like flat out lied to an insider. Like it's just like, hey, the insider pulled up with receipts. The writer pulled up with receipts. Text message screenshot of saying that. Like, oh, hey, are you entering the portal? No, I'm not. So can I report that you're not entering the portal? Yes, you can. It's like, all right, he's not entering the portal. He's staying. He's good. Like, less than 2 hours later, Braylon puts up on Instagram, like, all right, I'm out. Deuces. It's like, bro.
See, and with Braylon, the Braylon situation, I still stand with he got pressured into going to Arkansas. I got that vibes from the get go. Like,
right.
I feel like he had to go to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Hey, 1 year.
Hey, I went. Bye.
Hey, I put the jersey on. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I was here. I did my thing. You know, I scored a couple TDs.
Now let me go where I really want to go. Tennessee.
Yeah,
maybe Ole Miss.
I hope he goes to Tennessee. That'd be pretty cool for him.
Shout
out. Yeah. Chad said this pod is definitely named properly. I agree. That is why we named it the way we did.
Hey. Chad, where you at, man? We can make it a trio, dog. We can make it a trio. This will really be a really fucking terrible show. Like, I'm just saying.
Oh, Jesus. Like I said, we're so bad we almost got sued. Like, I can't stress that enough for the listeners. I went through a legal process with a very powerful entity in the sports world. All right? Like, it happened. There was very legitimate conversations that took place. You know, is what it is, though.
Hey, I got to show you something real quick.
All right, what are you going to show me?
I'm going to get you something for Christmas.
Oh, I don't know if I like where this is going.
It's really on sale. Like, you cannot wear it, though.
Oh, okay.
Where's the camera at?
Right in front of you.
Let's not get sued again. But I'm going to get you this jersey.
No. Get that off the screen. I don't want that guy anywhere near my show.
Hey, that's your favorite player, man.
Man.
Hey, I will say, when I picked him up in fantasy just to play you, I did not think I was gonna win, bro. and what would you know? This man has a career night.
Dude.
Got dropped the next day. But you know, hey, the meme was created.
And the meme lives on. The meme lives on. The meme definitely lived on then.
Get some dubs in the playoffs, you'll meet that man in whatever round we play.
No, not a fan of that. Oh, hey, also, shout out, I just saw a little news bit here. It's pretty sweet. Shout out to Scott Frost coming back to UCF.
Hey, they got a national champion back in the building.
I know, man. Hey. That's what we're talking about right there, baby. Let's go.
Hey, this ain't Nebraska.
2017 national champions.
Hey, this ain't Nebraska, Big Frosty.
No, the little news bit I saw that's pretty sweet is that former UCF quarterback Mackenzie Milton has been named UFC's quarterback coach under new coach Scott Frost. Shout out.
I will say, what is going down in Orlando for Gus Malzahn to be like, I think I'm going to go to Florida State?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
Is he the head coach in waiting or something? Yeah. That's the only way I can see.
I mean, people say the same thing about Bobby in Arkansas.
Bobby is the head coach in waiting. It's just Sam is stubborn as hell right now.
Yeah. Well, Sam's thinking about retiring, isn't he? Because of the hip or whatever?
He needs to.
Yeah.
He needs to stop playing with people.
I mean, because like Bobby was in talks for Charlotte and he pulled himself out of the consideration. So I don't know, kind of reading the walls here a little bit.
I think that's why everybody's leaving because he hasn't retired yet.
Oh.
But then again, there is a bowl game.
Yeah.
So maybe they need to pump the brakes.
Right. So he could still retire. Still time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they got that random flip that makes no sense.
UCLA.
Yeah, the UCLA kid.
His wide receiver flipped to Arkansas.
Oh, is that what it was?
So he came with him. That's why I was telling Big Jeff, because he's like, man, we didn't even have this guy on the radar. I'm like, Big Dog, if you're just looking at the quarterback, man, you got to look at the wide receiver.
Yeah.
The wide receiver flipped. Quarterback's like, yeah, I'll come with you, broski. Might not play, but I'll come with you.
Oh, here we go. Love this news. Florida State 5-star true freshman Luke. Luke. He plans to enter the transfer portal. Shout out to that. Can't blame him. Fuck Florida State, man.
Hey. Did you see, speaking of transfers, I don't know if you just said transfers, but I was typing it in, so I heard
it was transfer. Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear Kenny Dillingham, the Arizona State coach, about transfers?
What did he say?
He said, you can transfer. I don't care. If you want to be a part of this team, feel free to put your name in right now. You can play in the ball game. You can play in the playoffs. I don't even care. He's like, but do not wait until after the playoffs to put your name in the transfer portal because you're not going to go where you can go. He's like, put your name in now. Come to practice. Come to the game. Play in the game. Increase your opportunity to go somewhere. Kenny Dillingham, possibly top 5 favorite coach right now. Just because of that.
Hey, isn't he the same coach that said we're about to have a kick and tryout next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, kickers, punters, just leave. Don't come back.
Yeah.
But I do like that. Like, how many coaches out there do you think would be like, oh, you're gonna leave? Take your stuff with you.
Right.
This guy's like, oh, please go. I will encourage other coaches to get you. But if you want to play, keep playing and then leave. I don't care.
Right.
So, but he is a younger coach, so that might be why. How old is this dude?
43. Damn. I have no clue.
No, 34, dog.
Well, flip those.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought you looked it up. Sling County Education, bro. I thought it was.
Flipped it. I just, I was close. Not
34. This man was. He's very young.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he probably hit the transfer portal when he was in college.
Right.
Nah, transfer portal. What was that? 2017. It came out.
Was it? God,
2018.
God, has it been that long?
Dude, I know when it first happened, you had to be an NCAA member to even see the list.
Yeah.
Because, dog, when I was seeing people was in the portal, I was like, where are y'all finding this portal at?
Right.
I was topping all things, and then I came across some page, and I'm like, that's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's still a lot of people, but you can break it down a lot easier now.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
also, I was wanting to ask you this, staying on the college conversation. We meant to talk about it earlier. Honestly, I wish we did when Ricky was still here. But have you seen that conversation, that joking conversation floating around? They should do like a college football NIT.
Dude, I would be there for it.
Yeah, because I'm down for that.
Dude,
would it destroy bowl games potentially? But dude, that sounds great.
The thing about bowl games, they're already destroyed from the transfer portal.
Yeah, they are.
Like Arkansas might as well not even show up to the Liberty Bowl.
Yeah.
They got 24 transfers right now.
Yeah.
Multiple starters. But I mean, just give me tournaments to end the year. Give me if you're bowl eligible, if you're really bad, you can play in a bowl. Right. We just send you Rely Quest. We'll send you to the Cure Bowl.
I feel like you're hating on some of these bowls.
Oh, being a long-standing Arkansas State supporter, the GoDaddy Bowl, whatever bowl it is now.
Shout out
Hey,
to the GoDaddy Bowl.
Dog, I'm talking when the bowls were projected, everybody on the Arkansas State page was like, here we go, GoDaddy for the 28th straight year. But
Kings of GoDaddy, baby.
Birmingham, Mobile, Alabama, whichever one it is. Hey, I'm tired of seeing Alabama and Arkansas State. It is what it is. But yeah, give me some smaller schools in them bowls. Give them some money. Give them some gifts. Give me probably the P4, P5 schools, which I will say this right now. Washington State beat Oregon State, right?
What?
Washington State beat Oregon State, right?
Yeah.
Why are they not in the playoffs? That is a conference championship right there.
Jesus Christ.
That is a conference champion at 3-9, big dog. Give me a 5 seed. Give me a 6 seed for them.
Jesus Christ, stop.
I'm just saying, man. Hey, if Oregon State would have won, you'd be like, "Where's Oregon State?"
No, I wouldn't. Come on now. Let's go. What are we doing? All right. So here's what I want to do. All right, you ready? I want to build our NIT tournament.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right,
you gonna give me a piece of paper?
Yeah.
A pen?
Yeah. I don't know if I got another pen.
Well,
I have a little index card.
Dog. Oh no, that's my Sharpie. Not the Sharpie. That's for the whiteboard.
Yeah,
you got the whiteboard?
Yeah, but it's being used.
Oh.
I mean, I guess you could use some of it.
Well, dog, I don't write that big. Hey. Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I thought that said unemployable. At one, that says unplayable.
No, yeah. No, I need to probably get more pins out here or something.
I thought that thing said Mustafa. It says
all right,
masterpiece.
so
all right then, bracket. Here we go.
All right, so the first question is: so is the highest ranking teams in the NIT bracket? Are they just going to be the highest ranking teams remaining, or are we going to do the remaining conference champions? What's it going to be? Conference champions, I feel like should get an automatic bid, but I don't think they should be the highest ranked. Obviously, is that fair? Is that fair to say?
Yep. What's the conference champions that are remaining? Army.
Yeah, Army was one. I'm pulling up week 15 to confirm. I think Marshall was one. Shout out to Charles Huff winning the conference champion, I think, and then dipping out. Now he's going to Sun Belt rival, whatever. So, all right, you got Marshall. Shout out to We Are Marshall. Shout out to that. You got Ohio.
That's a great movie. Ohio, let's go.
Shout out to Ohio.
OH. Where you at, Jacob?
Yeah, right. You got J State. Shout out to J State. You got Army. And I think that's it. Yeah.
Oh, so 4 teams. So top 4 seeds. There we go.
Yeah, you got 4 teams locked in. We cooking. We out here.
How many teams is this tournament at?
Well, see, that's gonna be the question. What's gonna be the sweet spot? So I mean, you got 4, right? Like we already got 12 in the college football playoff. Do you just do another 12?
See, if you went technically with the NIT's half of the.
Well, this ain't basketball, Bubba.
I know, but I'm just breaking it down like that, big dog.
So
basketball has like 7 tournaments.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I love it, man. Give me the CBI every year.
All right.
Okay, but
so Bama would be in, right? Miami would be in. Okay.
What about
Ole Miss would be in.
Damn.
South Carolina would be in.
Dog, these conference championships are about to get blown out.
They're about to get demolished, Bubba. We got BYU that's in. I guess we got to figure out like what's the amount here because I'm at 9 teams. We got Iowa State in this thing.
You got to have Colorado in just for publicity.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to have UNLV in because they ain't got a coach.
So I'm at 10 teams right now.
So I guess 12. Okay, let's go 12.
All right. So I mean,
are you already counting these 4?
Oh yeah, you would have UNLV in, wouldn't you?
Did they win?
I mean, nah, they didn't win the conference, but they're 10-3. I mean, who do you put in, Illinois or UNLV?
Because they do got 3 losses. 2 of them to Boise, so they're respectable. One of them was in overtime to Syracuse, which.
So, like, out of the teams that we have in, we've got the conference winners, and we've got the highest ranking teams up into, where if we're doing 12, my last 2 slots would be like Missouri, Illinois, Syracuse, Colorado, UNLV. Like, what do you put in there? Do you just go for the highest ranked teams, or do you go based off wins? Because if you go based off win percentage, then you would put UNLV at 10-3. See what I'm saying? So who would be the last 2 teams? Do you just go with ranks?
Well, with that system, you can't go with ranks because if you went with ranks, the other bracket would be more understanding. So you gotta create some. Hey, NIT. You gotta put fuck Florida State in there somehow. They deserve
Oh
it.
my God! Stop. Shout out to Pat for asking Kirk that.
Man. Hey, Kirk was he was like, man, this dude.
Yeah.
Nah. Let's see. So
All right,
these are top 4. So,
Listen, all right, for just the simulation of this. All right, here's what we're gonna do. All right, you ready? We're gonna do Colorado because for the publicity's sake, right? And we're gonna do UNLV because they made it to a conference championship and they got 10 wins. All right, so there you go. So your 4 conference winners, the remaining, they have a guaranteed spot, but they're not gonna be guaranteed the top 4, right? I think your top 4 just needs to be the top 4 ranked teams. Okay. So in this case, it would be the 1 seed would be Alabama, right? Boom.
Yeah.
2 seed be Miami. Boom. 3 seed would be Ole Miss. Boom. And 4 seed, South Carolina. Boom. They have a bye. We cooking. We out here. We rocking. So then your 5 seed, okay, let's say they're going to play the 12 seed again, right? So I would say just based off records, just guaranteeing them the conference, I feel like your 12, 11, 10, and 9, those are your conference champions, okay? That's what we're setting on this thing, right? All right, so let me pull back up our standings here so we can figure this out in terms of.
I feel like Army's got to be up there.
Yeah, Army
towards the top.
Army would be like the one exception to be a little bit higher because they're actually like ranked and stuff.
And their one loss is to a top 5 fucking team.
Right. Yeah. True.
Might have got blown up, but
So all of the conference winners for the other conferences. Let's see. You got Marshall at 10-3. You've got
Ohio needs to be above Marshall.
Ohio's at 10-3. J State would be 9-4. So I'd say J State your 12th seed. Okay, congratulations, J State. You move up to the FBS, you win your conference. I'm proud of you. Shout out to Rich Rod, running it strong down there. All right, so J State at 12. There we go. We cooking. We out here. All right, what were these other dang?
Are you making a bracket on the computer?
Nah, I'm making it on my index card.
I was about to say, I could have sent you the link to make a bracket, big dog.
No. We just over here, all right? Leave Alabama so we can hear them cry some more. Trust me, I would love to. I'd love to do the same thing for Georgia, but that's neither here nor there, my friend. All right, so we're gonna repeat their bracket standings, even though it's kind of dumb. So we're gonna do 11-8. We're gonna do 9-8, 11-6, 10-7. So boom, there we go. All right, so got the 12th seed locked in for J State. Here we go. We cooking. I would say like the 11 seed would probably be Colorado based on record. 10 seed would be UNLV based on record. In fact, they did not win their conference. The 9 seed would probably be, I would say, Marshall. You said Ohio needs to be above them, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we do Marshall at 9. All right, we're cooking. 8 seed, would you just 8 seed?
Wait, who just? Oh, Jacksonville State's. Who are the 11 seed?
I have Colorado because they've only got 9 wins.
Damn, that's tough for Dion.
Yeah, I've got 11 wins there, 9 wins there, bub. So for the 8th seed,
where's the 12 seed on my bracket?
I don't know. What are you doing, bub? 8 seed, I would probably just go ahead and just lock that one into Ohio. So you get Ohio, Marshall playing. Those 2 conference champions, but whatever. It's a BS bracket. Who cares? So 7 seed, I would do. I guess Iowa State. 6 seed would be BYU, and I'm missing a team. Oh, Army. Army would be my highest seed at 5. Conference champion, 1 loss, boom. So our first matchup, Army and J State, Marshall and Ohio, Colorado and BYU, UNLV, Iowa State. I feel like that's a lot of good matchups right there.
I feel like
then they're just going to get destroyed by the top 4.
I feel like you have a Big 12 matchup in the first round.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean,
no, you know what's wild though? You know, I want to pitch this thought to you. You ready for this thought? Here, listen to this. I'm looking at this, right? I'm looking at these 12 teams we picked out, and I'm looking at the 4 teams that are the top. Do they not feel like they should all be valid college football playoff teams?
Yeah.
And then the rest are kind of outliers. Should the college football playoffs go to 16 teams? That's the question.
Hey, and then you're gonna have.
And then you can finish out. You do 16-team college football playoffs, and you can finish out. Like a NIT bracket with kind of leftovers. Because I look at these leftovers and I see, these are actually some pretty fun matchups. These are gonna be fun. This is gonna be a good time. But I look at these matchups versus Alabama, Miami, Ole Miss, and in South Carolina. I'm like, it'll be fun for the first round.
Yeah,
Then it's all gonna go downhill.
Man, my bracket is rough over here. I ain't even got no lines. So if you do 16, then you're gonna have that 17th team. You're gonna have Army get left out. Do you put a stipulation where you get every conference has a?
Absolutely not.
I mean, at that point, then you'll have 6 at large. You know?
Well, I mean, if Army doesn't want to get left out, then don't get blown up by Notre Dame. Tell me, what do you want me to say? Like,
well, then again, Notre Dame, they ain't even got a conference, dog. They just get
we got to fix that. We got to fix that. I mean, come on, dude. You're in the ACC and all athletics except for football. Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Because, like, dude, imagine. And, you know, I feel like with how the college football playoff is set up now, I mean, like, let's be honest a little bit. Do you think that they're thinking about that now kind of legitimately? Because, like, just think about it. If they would have just not been little assholes about this, right, and join a conference in football, like, they wouldn't be in a situation where it's just like, well, we're going to get you in at some point.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get thrown in there because you have a good record and you're ranked top, but we cannot guarantee you where because you're a little bitch and you won't join a conference.
Yeah.
Like, do you think they'll just finally, like, go join a conference?
See, they have rivals everywhere.
That's true.
So I don't know. Maybe the dude, I don't know where they would go.
Just go to ACC. That's what they're a part of every other set of athletics.
Dog, then you got the Catholics versus the convicts, man.
Oh, my God. Stop. Jesus Christ.
Ain't gonna lie, that popped up on my ESPN a couple days ago.
Lord have mercy, dude. What are we doing?
I mean, you know, like, if they really want to show how masterful they are, there's a conference called the American Conference they can join.
Stop.
I'm just saying, man. You're Catholic, you're American. Come on now. They got to go together.
Look, dude. ACC or Big Ten, that's where they're going.
They're gonna mess everybody up. They're gonna go to the Mountain West.
All right. They're gonna go to the Pac-2,
and they're gonna play. They're gonna play Hawaii.
Hey, don't the Pac still need one more team?
Yep.
I wonder who that's gonna be.
Talk to your boys in Hawaii, man.
I know.
Y'all are really just. Y'all are coasting on the island. Like,
yeah,
hey, somebody wants to play us, man.
Yeah, we're also just nuking the entire program. We're nuking the entire athletics department right now with what we did with Craig. So that's cool. That's what it is, though.
Let's see what y'all's rank are right now.
In what?
That is
rank in what? That's
total rank.
In what though?
Football. Y'all are 103rd.
Yeah, we're pretty down there. I mean, you could have been talking about recruiting rank. I mean, there's a lot of things you could have been talking about.
Okay, hold up. You want to talk about? Let's talk about transfer portal. Let's see how many guys y'all have lost so far. Who does not want to live in Hawaii? Let's check. Let's check and
real
see.
Talk. Why doesn't Hawaii sell themselves? It's TV time. I know it's TV time.
But still, like, it is Hawaii,
dude. I'd go to Hawaii. I go take a full scholarship to Hawaii.
Like, big dog, you ain't got to spend no money.
Yeah,
you just go.
Yeah, I'd do that 100%.
Nobody in the transfer portal.
No.
Nobody. Who is interested? That's status. Let's click that. I don't even know.
Nobody.
It don't even say.
Nobody.
Dekias Crawford transferred though from
up.
Arkansas. That is a name right there. Dekias.
Yep.
Dekias. Okay. What's this bracket looking like? Because I got half the bracket.
Well, like I said, I got 5 Army going against 12 J State. I got 9 Marshall going against 8 Ohio. I got 11 Colorado going against 6 BYU, and 10 UNLV going against 7 Iowa State.
Okay, so
I feel like that cooked. I mean, you got 2 conference champions going against. You got actually all the 4 conference champions going against each other. Now that I'm looking at it, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I think it looked good. I'm here for it. I think it looks good.
Are we picking the bracket?
I mean, why not? Why not?
Fuck, we've already went this far.
Yeah,
might as well.
So why not? So give me Army, all right, over J State.
They're playing South Carolina.
So
let's see.
Yes, they would go play South Carolina. Is who they would play. So
damn,
I'm
running out of room over here.
I mean, what's the point of picking the bracket, man? I mean, Army's going to get slaughtered by South Carolina.
I mean, at this point, who is not going to lose to these?
To Alabama, Miami, right? Or Ole Miss. Like, who's like, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, let's be real. Ole Miss lost to Florida, dog.
So, like, you would have Ohio going against Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Well,
I mean, I don't know. This has been an interesting Alabama team this year.
I mean, let's be real quick.
I think we've been real this whole time.
That quarterback, Parker Navarro, is a dog.
He is a dog. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one.
Okay, but He's not Bama top dog.
Yeah.
He might be Alabama A&M top dog, but not the Bama.
So for me, I would pick Ohio over Marshall, which would set up Ohio, Bama, which at that point give me Bama, obviously. Colorado, BYU, give me Colorado, which would then set up going against Ole Miss. Now that is one where it could get interesting. I would actually take Colorado in that game over Ole Miss.
Yeah.
UNLV and Iowa State, I'd take UNLV, which would then set up against the 2-seed Miami. Give me Miami. So that would set up Miami, Colorado. That would be a fun matchup. I might even consider taking Colorado there. And then you would get Bama and SC, which I would consider taking SC. So, I mean, you could end this with a Colorado SC matchup. How about that for the NIT title? Colorado, South Carolina.
I feel like you looked at my bracket as I was writing it. The only downside is I did not have Bama beating Ohio. Because you got to have one random
upset.
Yeah, and I feel like Bama would not want to play in the NIT. It's Alabama, big dog. Yeah. Getting them to accept a play in this would be a challenge. It
would. That would be the challenge. So maybe we need to rework the whole bracket, take Alabama out.
You got to bump everybody down.
Yeah, bump everyone, change everyone up, I think that's what might need to happen, honestly.
Man.
Either way, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool to do something like that, but after looking at this, makes me think maybe a 16 team might be the way to go in the future. Give it like 8 years, we'll be up to 16 teams.
Oh yeah, if not that long.
Yeah,
maybe
it won't be long.
5, 6.
Yeah,
because people are already crying about it.
Sure.
So, it's only been 4 days, 3 days,
basically.
Yeah.
You want to get to picks?
For sure.
All right, I'll hit some music for you. I know you like the music.
Oh, we can jam out over here now.
There you go. How's that?
I like it.
Does that hit for you?
I like it. All right. What's the other music you got? I like options, big dog. Well, you got to change it up, man.
No, well, this one track on the Roadcaster is multiple songs in one.
Oh,
yeah. I couldn't. I just have to wait for them to play.
Man, you used to have buttons, man.
Well, yeah. All.
Hey,
everything's in one button now.
Dog, you used to look at me, pick a color. I'm like, that's orange.
Actually, you know what? You're right. That is how it used to be. Maybe I should go back to that.
I liked it, man. Yeah. But then again, I used to always be here.
Yeah, maybe look. If you're here more, I'll go back to the colors. I'll set a different song. On every color.
But if you're listening, big dog, put me in Benton on Tuesdays on this new route. But only Tuesdays, man. I don't want to come here every Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he's not gonna do it, but it is what it is.
All right, let's get to the very impressive college football slate we've got. Army or Navy? Give me Army.
You know what?
You gotta go with Navy.
Give me Navy, man. Dude, I love Navy's uniforms.
Navy's uniforms.
Dude, every year they are fire.
They are.
They put some in the game. Did you see that update?
I did see there was an update, but I didn't see what all the update had.
Navy got like 5 jerseys in
really?
Now.
I saw they had like over 40 uniforms.
Army got like 2, I think.
Yeah.
But Navy always, they might lose, but dog, they losing with strip.
Yeah, they losing with style. Yeah, there you go.
they cooking on they're the organ of military schools, big dog.
No, they are.
They got options.
100%.
They might be better in Oregon. I'm just.
That's a tough one.
Hey, it's the name of the game now, big dog. Oregon needs to start rotating some more jerseys, man. There for a while they were cooking. They had like 48 options, man.
Yeah, kind of trimmed it down a little bit.
I feel like they
trimmed it down.
I feel like they wear the same stuff every now.
I feel like they wear the same stuff a lot. Yeah,
like they did switch it up against Penn State wearing black with green, but I've seen that before, man.
Yeah,
I need the black with the neon yellow with the green pants, man. Just look at it.
Right.
Look like a crayon box, man.
Yeah.
Come on now.
100%.
I like it.
The silver helmets, too. Missed those. Those were sick.
Hey, with the neon green socks and cleats, boy.
I think I just have a soft spot for, like, silver alts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I love that Hawaii silver alt, or gray alt, whatever, that was used in the blowout Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
Against, unfortunately, Georgia. But anyway, neither here nor there. All right, let's get to the NFL. Thursday Night Football. We got the Rams and the 49ers. How are we feeling on this one?
Well, the Rams just beat Buffalo.
They did.
And
San Fran just beat Chicago in a blowout.
And Buffalo beat San Fran. So
this all indicates that the Rams are going to win.
You would think, but the 49ers are favored right now.
Yeah, it's a home game.
Well,
and they just beat the crap out. Their defense just beat the crap out of Chicago.
Well,
4 yards at the half.
It says it's going to be 58 degrees and raining.
That's cold for them. That's cold.
So
it's a little much, a little too much there.
So are they going to be running the ball or passing the ball?
San Fran?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
who is their running back now?
I'll tell you because he's on my fantasy team.
This man.
It ain't Jordan Mason, it ain't C-Mac. That's all I can tell you. Let's see. All right, let's see if fantasy loads. Loading. All right, so team. Isaac Garindo. I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Isaac. He's from damn man, I ain't even gonna guess. My knowledge ain't that strong right now.
Ain't that strong? Ain't that good?
Gorandino,
yeah.
Dog, he's hurt.
Oh, he is questionable.
Come on now.
Well, who knows who's gonna be the running back then?
Boy, I thought it said Joshua Dawg. It says Patrick Taylor.
Well, still, give me the Rams. If it's gonna be a run game, give me Williams.
Hey, I will say, if they start that Israel Nakonda from Pitt a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
He's solid. But then again, they also got Keyshawn Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, they got options back there. They have a lot of red pluses on their team. So
they do.
Give me the Rams, man.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
We did a lot of that talking about the 49ers. Just say how much they suck.
Wow. No, the one thing that we definitely say about Kyle Shanahan that he's consistent on is he is consistent on the injuries. I'll tell you that. I don't know what kind of medical team they got, training staff. Yeah,
Fire everybody.
Yeah, they got to clean house over there. This is every damn year.
Yeah.
You got to clean house. What are we doing? Next up, Baltimore, who is 8-5, which is crazy to think about, versus the Giants. Give me Baltimore.
As much as I want to give Dayball another week of being a head coach, Baltimore gonna kill him.
True. Next up, we have the battle of the shits. You got the Jets and the Giants. I mean, the Jets and the Jags.
Dog, that Baltimore the Giants spread is 15 right now.
Is it? Jesus Christ!
I thought it said 1.5 when I looked down. No, this thing said 15. Okay,
minus 15 Baltimore.
That's tough.
Hammer it
At the Giants.
But yeah, Jets and Jags. Give me the Jets. Actually, Jags stink. Mac Jones stinks.
Oh, that's the quarterback.
Yeah, Trevor's done for the year.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Is Aaron Rodgers still playing?
Yeah, he's still playing. He actually didn't play bad this past weekend.
Oh, well, if he didn't play bad this weekend, so give me the Jaguars. You can't have consistent like that.
Right,
you're 78 years old. Retire, big dog.
Oh my God. Okay. All right.
Go to a different team.
Washington or the Saints. Give me Washington.
Dog, your list is completely different from mine.
I'm on Run Your Pool. What do you want?
Dog, I'm on CBS Sports.
Dude, get on Run Your Pool.
Bro,
you got to get your picks in.
Dude, I haven't made picks in like a month and a half, bro. I missed 1 week, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't catching up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've just.
Well, I'm on Run Your Pool, so that's what we're going off.
Okay. Well, I'm on the best sports app, CBS Sports.
All right, shout out Cincinnati and Tennessee.
Washington
and New Orleans.
Give me New Orleans because Jameis used to play there.
That's fair logic. All right, yeah, give me Washington, Cincinnati, and Tennessee.
Man,
give me Cincy.
Yeah, Cincy. I'll take Cincy all day.
Miami and Houston.
Ooh.
Miami needs this win.
Yeah, they definitely
need it bad.
Definitely need a win, and they will most definitely get a win.
Ooh, you calling for Miami, huh?
For sure.
I'm gonna call Miami too. Oh my God, I've picked nothing but away teams. Oh Jesus Christ!
Hey, the next one you're gonna pick away team too. So
Kansas City and Cleveland. You don't want to go with Famous James?
I'm going Famous James, big dog.
I'm going KC.
That's the goat. That's the goat.
All right, Dallas and Carolina.
Dude, this sucks to be a home team this year.
This week
is rough on the home teams, big dog.
No, I'm gonna switch it up. Give me Carolina at home over the Dallas Cowboys.
I will say, I did hoard Jonathan Brooks on my fantasy team. I don't know what fantasy team it was, but evidently he tore his ACL again. So, unfortunate for him, but Carolina will win because fuck Dallas and fuck you, Brady.
There we go.
Bang, bang.
New England, Arizona. Give me zona. We're about to go on a home team stretch here.
Let me see. Give me Arizona.
Okay, there we go. Tampa Bay and the Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
Give me my mini helmet guy is going to be at this game. He has 11 mini helmets he's getting signed at the game.
Ooh.
So, but he is a Tampa Bay fan. So he's not going to get any Chargers autographs. So for that reason, Tampa Bay.
There you go. I like the reasoning.
So if you got a player on Tampa Bay and he gets a sign, I will take a gander at the price for you.
Give me a Baker Mayfield one.
Most definitely not.
Damn.
That's the price. As I'm talking, dog. $30 to $40 for these scrubs, big dog. I'm talking like Luke Cohen type. I don't even know who that is, but his signature is like mine, just scribble lines.
All right, here's the preview to the Super Bowl: Buffalo and Detroit.
This should have been the Super Bowl last year.
Yep.
This should have been the Super Bowl the year before last year.
And it's going to be the Super Bowl this year.
And this,
give me the lines though.
Third time's the charm. I'm getting Dan Campbell's coffee because I get paid this week.
There we go.
Give me Detroit.
Oh, picking Detroit over the Bills.
I never picked Buffalo, and it's worked out. I'm 3-10 on my picks, big dog.
There you go.
So
keep doing it.
Hey.
Indy and Denver. Give me Denver.
Give me. Who's Indy's quarterback? Still AR?
Yeah, it's AR.
Damn, he's trash.
Yeah, he is garbage.
Damn, I wish he was better than he was.
He's terrible. I tried to tell everybody, but everyone's like, "No, man, he's got so much potential." I'm like, "What? Throwing interceptions? Throwing incompletions?"
Let's be honest, big dog. This dude was a first-round pick with like 7 touchdowns.
I know.
Like,
I don't understand where it came from.
I guess they thought they saw Cam 2.0.
Yeah,
I don't know. So for that reason, Denver.
Get your ass checked. Pittsburgh and Philly. Give me Philly.
Give me Pittsburgh.
Green Bay and Seattle. Give me Seattle, actually.
I'm going to take one team because they have your favorite player on it, so give me Green Bay.
Wow.
Honestly, he might have got released by now. I don't know.
Fuck off. All right, next up, the double Monday night header randomly, because we've done this multiple times this year. We have the shit Bears and the Vikings with Sam Darnold, who just threw for over 300 yards and 5 tuds.
This is...
Give me the Vikings.
This Monday night is
trash.
Outrageous, bro.
Trash. You give us 2 games and they're both terrible.
Like dog, you got on Sunday afternoon, you got 2 solid games.
Yep.
Pittsburgh, Philly, and Buffalo, and the Lions. Mm-hmm. You could have put one of them in there. But give me Chicago.
You're joking.
Dead serious.
You're joking.
Dead serious. Cole Kmet. You give me 17 receptions, 197 yards, and 4 tutties.
Oh my God! Stop.
I need it.
I want what you're smoking.
And whatever fantasy team I got, Cole Kmet's on my team.
Whatever.
So Cole Kmet's gonna lead them to victory.
I wish.
Over Hawk the Cock.
I wish. It's not gonna happen though. Atlanta and Vegas. Give me Atlanta.
For Big Jeff, I'm picking Atlanta.
Respect.
So.
Respect. All right. Let's turn this music down.
That is some fancy music.
Did not turn it down. Now we turned it off. There we go. I'm cooking.
Damn, it is off. It got quiet.
Yeah, it did. All right.
Damn, we need to play music the entire time just for us, not for the people listening. Like, that's a vibe, man.
I don't know if I can do that. Let me try this.
I can bring Alexa up in here.
Okay, let me try something. So turn on the music, right? All right, no, that didn't hurt.
Chad must be in chat. Chad, can you hear?
No, he can hear it.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this button, like, I was just seeing if it turned it off for this or just us. Yeah, no, it's live. So, yeah, if I hit that, it's playing, and I think it's, hang on. Yeah, so it's playing for the stream right now. Yeah, it's playing for stream, but it's not playing for us. So, is what it is.
People are going to be watching this. What the fuck are they doing? Why are they talking about music in the middle of...
I mean, we got a lot of tangents about food and stuff before. So.
Dog, I missed on food talks. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Well, I'm about to go tear up some ribs.
I'm gonna be honest. It is
time for you to hit the road.
Dog, my kids have been asleep 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So I should be asleep by now. Not really asleep, but mentally checked out.
Well, you're about to be mentally checked out here soon because we're gonna wrap up the show.
Fashowski.
Do you have anything else that you would like to say to everyone?
You gonna put me on the spot, man? I can't really think right now because you just got me into food thinking. Oh, food, dog.
Dude.
My driver Keaton today.
Here we go.
Appreciate the hell out of him. He was getting my stuff dropped. Well, not really. I waited on for like 2 minutes, but it could have been worse. It could have been like some other days. But Keaton, boy, that man. We got to my last stop, which was 2 stops before his last stop. Family Dollar Cabot, food truck sitting outside. Boy, we both starving. I get out the truck. I smell it. I said, Keaton, I'm hungry. He said, big dog, I'm hungry too. I said, he's like, you ever had it? I'm like, no, but I'll show you a picture of it. Have I showed you a picture of it? Dog.
This food truck? I love a good food truck now.
Frito. My dude Frito. Let's see. Frito.
I'm going to hit some music for a vibe.
Okay. Dog, you're going to be vibing when you see this. You like chicken bacon ranch,
actually,
right?
hold on. Should I do, what song do you want? Do you want old intro or new intro?
Let's go old intro. Let's kick it old school, big dog.
Well, here, I can hit 3 things at once.
Oh, you getting options, big dog. That's what I'm talking about.
That's pure chaos scenario right now.
Hey, it is what it is.
That's pure chaos.
Yeah, you like chicken bacon ranch, right? I'm pretty sure
absolutely.
I'm pretty sure there's ranch and not cheese dip. Dog, chicken bacon ranch on potatoes, big dog.
That's my stuff right there.
That is called AZ fully loaded.
Right.
This man right here is whipping it up. We had I was gonna get that, and then Keaton said, "Man, let me get that burger with mayonnaise, lettuce, cheese, and mac and cheese on top." I said, "Damn, boy, let me get the same thing." hey, that burger was fire, big dog. The mac and cheese, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right.
Could have been better.
Yeah.
Right. I thought it was gonna be thick mac and cheese, a little bit runny. Hey, it was good though. I didn't pay for it, so free food is free food, big dog.
Yeah,
hey,
absolutely.
Hey, free food is free food. Yeah. But I did get a side of mushrooms, fried mushrooms.
Ooh,
boy,
love me some fried mushrooms.
Hey, Keaton looked at me. He said, "Mushrooms." I said, "Hey, big dog."
He hating.
I said, "Hey."
He hating.
I said, "Big dog, mushrooms, fried mushrooms is where it's at."
Fried mushrooms are fantastic.
He said, "Yeah, I can't stand fried mushrooms." And then he was seeing me eat them. He said, let me get one of them.
Yeah,
I said,
let me try.
I said, big dog, you paid for it, so you can take one.
You can take 2. You can take 3.
Dog, he took one bite. He said, you better not spit it out because I could have ate that.
Yeah.
Hey. He swallowed it. He said, I probably wouldn't pay for one, but one will do. One will do with me for a couple of months. I said, big dog. Hey, boy, they got options though, man. They got.
I'm about to check this out.
Hey, he is a mobile food truck.
I'm actually heading that route tomorrow. So
he is not gonna be. He has question marks.
Well,
he has question marks where he's gonna be. Stuttgart on Thursday, Heber on Friday.
Well, it is what it is.
So, but he is always
Yeah.
in Cabot on Tuesdays.
All right.
Family Dollar.
I'll keep that in mind.
On Pine Street. I don't know if they have another Family Dollar. I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Family Dollars don't just pop up like that,
true.
like Dollar Generals. You know?
Sure. Got one being built right up the street from me.
That is insane.
I love it.
I'm
excited.
That's insane.
I never thought I'd be excited for that. I was like, all right, let's go.
Hey, construction. Hey,
Yeah,
more
yeah.
power to them, big dog.
Hey, you want me to get a little bit more chaotic in here?
Chaotic City.
I can also add the Gamesthetic intro, the old one, and I can also add the, God, I have not heard this song in a hot minute, the AniMan Plus intro.
Hey, where is the...
I can't even make out what's happening in this music right now.
Where is the talking about movies?
Yo, that one.
And stuff.
Yeah, don't forget the and stuff.
Hey.
Yeah, no. That one's on quite the hiatus.
That one has took a vacation.
Look,
forgot where it came from.
It forgot where it came from is 100% right. One day they'll both be back.
What was the last episode of that?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm pretty sure it was around Spider-Man when we all went.
Actually, I think it was No Way Home.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
I think it was No Way Home.
I could have swore y'all did one after that.
No,
too,
I think it was just No Way Home.
That is insane.
Yeah, I think No Way Home was the last. What a great episode to end on. You don't need to do another one.
That's something right there, big dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
No, I think that was the last one.
Damn. Hey, my movie collection is picking up steam right now.
Right.
I got them racks, them wooden racks. I got 2 of them.
Yep.
Almost completely full on the second one. I got options, big dog. I got multiple movies that are doubled, but it is what it is. You forget what you got, so I take pictures of what I got now.
Right.
Because when I'm at a store, I'm like, oh, this movie look good. I buy it for like $2.
Mm-hmm.
Come home, motherfucker, it's in the B's. Come on now.
Yeah.
So you know. So I take pictures. I got 3 copies of Jurassic World. The second one.
Okay. Yeah.
One's on Blu-ray. Well, 2's on Blu-ray. One's on 4K. Don't know how I got that.
Just happened.
And then I got 2 Hell or High Waters. I got 2 American Snipers. I got 2 Hacksaw Ridges because I forgot I already had one.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I got options.
Right.
I got Star Wars movie. Don't even know if that might be the only one I got.
Right.
$2 is $2, man. It's about quantity right now.
It is.
I
feel that.
got options.
That's me with my games. I feel you.
I got games the same way.
Yeah, I feel
I
you.
got them little black spinner racks from Dollar General.
Yep.
One size filled completely up.
Yep.
Turn it around. Other size completely up of 360 and PS2 games.
Yep.
I can't even put no more PS5 or Xbox games on it.
Yep.
I guess I need to get more racks.
Guess so. Or get that big spinning one I sent you.
Dog.
That thing's sick. Expensive, but sick. That'd be the solution. That'd be the solution.
PayPal on 4, big dog.
Yeah, or just affirm that one. That one's expensive.
Split it up in 4 payments.
I keep my PayPal in 4 pretty reasonable.
I go to the extreme.
I don't.
Anything over $30, PayPal in that bitch. Give me an $8
look,
charge every 2 weeks.
PayPal in 4, I'll do at most like maybe $120. That's the most that I'll do.
See, I got a limit up to $1,500.
Yeah.
At one point,
I'll affirm a lot of stuff.
Big Jeff got a PS5 because of my PayPal on 4.
Yeah.
He tried it on his, and I'm like, oh fuck, man, it don't work. Let me see if it's just PayPal won't do it at Best Buy. Boy, I clicked submit and everything. I'm like, oh, it's gonna reject it. I looked at, I was on the phone with Jeff. I said, fuck. He's like, what's up? I said, we gotta go to Best Buy. he said, what you mean? I said, that motherfucker went through. He's like, oh damn. He's like, let me send you the money real quick. So he got a PS5 because of me. And then, every game he wants to buy, I'm like, PayPal on 4, big dog.
Yeah, that's the solution for you. Affirm's mine. Affirm is my solution.
I do not get approved.
I love me some Affirm.
PayPal is
The
preset,
yeah.
pre-approved. It don't even matter. Send that bitch through.
Yep.
Let it ride like Clyde.
Okay.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, it's time to go. I need you to hit the road with where you live. So, I don't want it to be too late for you. So, anyway, last thoughts to the listeners. Thank you for being here. It was great seeing you. Last thoughts for the listeners.
I wish I could do this every week
I feel
like
that.
I used to.
Yeah, shout out to the old days.
The Discord is a little rough on my part
Yeah.
because, I have a life
Right.
that is
One day it'll be better.
very chaotic.
Yeah, one day it'll be better.
This is less chaotic, I ain't
Yeah.
got dogs barking at me, I ain't got cats running
Right,
in, I
right,
ain't got kids waking up in the middle of the night. So,
Right.
I do like this. This is a nice little giddy up.
Yeah,
I need to find my seat again.
right. The one right there with Rick, the toxic table. The most legendary part of that draft show that I recently re-listened to. Still amazing. If you haven't listened to it, listen to it. But
Yeah, I send it to a lot of people.
it's good. It's good content.
That is my go-to when they're like, "Oh, you do a podcast?" I said, "Big dog, y'all ain't ready for this." I said, "We gotta look at it." I say, honestly, you could probably just watch the video,
Yep.
but listening to it is something crazy.
Yeah.
Now doing both, fantastic.
Yeah.
Like you
Different level.
Like you could have it on the background with
Yeah.
no sound. You'd be like, "The hell is he doing?"
Yeah.
You turn the volume up, you're like, "This is something.
Yeah. This is something
This
special.
is something."
Something special. That's where the magic is.
This
the
is-
magic's on draft night. It might not be there the rest of the year, but it's there on draft night.
Hey, I'm just saying, I vote for just having that atmosphere every week.
I agree.
Like I need the Rickster right here. He is no longer a rival, so I have to.
So you can accept him.
No, fuck him still.
Wow.
But I need to find something that he does that I do not
Yeah.
get paid for. So,
Right.
I need to find that. We need to create that spark wherever he's at,
Yeah.
winning a basketball game right now. Hopefully,
Yeah. Hopefully he's winning.
I don't know how to check that
Yeah, I don't know either. Just have to ask him, I guess, after the game. I don't know.
next week.
Yeah, I don't know. Figure it out.
Hey, big dog, y'all win?
Yeah, I don't know. Figure it out.
Something.
All right. Anyway, let's wrap up the show. So, Ty, thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Make sure to check out our Patreon down below. Join the Discord, be a friend, tell a friend. Check out some Rogue Energy and Agent Inc. Use the referral links down below for those. Promo code SPARK3 to get 10% off your order. If you made it all the way to the end, we appreciate the hell of you. You listen to this show just in general. Genuinely appreciate the hell out of you for that. Genuinely, really, really do. It means a lot to us to listen to the show. With all that said, I don't think I'm going to turn off the 5 different songs that's playing. I'm just going to let it ride.
I like it.
And let the chaos end this episode. So
That's
if you're
what we're
listening
here
to
for.
the audio version, enjoy the chaos of the Gamesthetic original intro, the AniMan Plus intro, the original ATFS intro, the new ATFS intro, and our picks music. Enjoy.
Now, if you want to get crazy, Gridiron Mania intro.
I don't think I have that one, but I'll find it. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.
Fuck Temple.